Good evening, Lions fans. Welcome to Crandall Pirates Stadium for another week of Greenville Lions football on Juice 34 and the Juice YouTube channel. This is Matt Hansen flying solo tonight on play-by-play. Bob Moody has the night off. I'm joined by Chris Manguel on video production. Chris and I have a unique perspective to bring you tonight as we are broadcasting from the visitor bleachers. So you'll be able to see and hear the sights and sounds of tonight's matchup. 3 weeks ago, this game did not have the significance that it has had this week. After back-to-back wins for the Lions over the Sulphur Springs Wildcats and the North Forney Falcons, the Lions have found themselves in 6th place with the potential tonight, with a victory, to be in a three-way tie for 4th place, and with an Ennis win over Corsicana, Greenville will find their way into the playoffs for a 3rd consecutive season. Crandall comes in tonight at 3-3 in District 8-5A, whereas Greenville is also 2-4. Greenville has played 2 of its strongest games defensively in the last 2 games, in the second halves of both of those games. Their defense will have to have another stellar performance tonight, as the Crandall Pirates are currently averaging 50 points per game, and in the last 2 games have scored a combined total of 124 points. So this is a high-powered offense that is also led by quarterback Jamonte Gordon-West. And Jamonte Gordon-West has been described as a dual-threat quarterback who is makes very quick reads in his RPOs and hot reads. So we will see a battle out of Crandall. 2 running backs. Number 24, Chris Abram, and also number 5, Markel Robinson. Another good athlete for the Crandall Pirates is number 1, Luke Moffitt, wide receiver, and perhaps the best athlete on the team, number 7, Samuel Omasigo. Samuel both ways, as well as most of the Lions tonight. I had an opportunity to catch up with Darren Duke before this game, and Coach Duke had a chance to tell me that the Lions players know the stakes. This is perhaps the most important game of these seniors' young athletic careers. We have a lot of strong senior leaders on this team, and this has definitely been described as a team full of program kids. So we look forward to seeing the leadership tonight and how well these kids have motivated one another. Travis Smith, the Lions offensive line coach, had a chance to tell me that this is the best week of practice that his offensive line has shown in his 5 years in Greenville. Some exciting news tonight also. The Lions will be full strength at each position for each of those players on their roster. Andrew Ibarra will actually be back on the offensive line tonight. Okay, he'll also be joined by other key players such as Connor Martin, James Robles, Travis Bowers, Emiliano Portillo, as well as others. Excuse me as we hear the sounds tonight. I have the Lions band, the Lion Pride band to my left, and I have the Crandall Pirate band to my right. So again, you will be able to hear all of these wonderful sights and sounds of this great fall football night. It is a crisp, cool evening, but a perfect night for Lions football, and a big game is what we have here tonight. So again, an exciting evening for both teams, a lot to play for. The traditions here are very, very strong. Crandall is definitely a growing program, as we can see from their facilities. Definitely smaller, formerly a 3A program, but now a 5A. Definitely have more of the space of a 3A or 4A, but it makes for a very intimate atmosphere that we have tonight to enjoy this game. Again, we'll have for Greenville tonight, Greenville will be led by quarterback Micah Simpson. Micah had to sit out the first half last week, but we'll have him for the entire ball game tonight. Micah had some explosive runs, including a 63-yard touchdown last week for the Lions that actually sparked the second half victory for those Lions. The Lions will also have passing quarterback Joe Golly, who will see some time this evening as well. In recent weeks, running back Cameron Neal has done an outstanding job of running the ball for the Lions offense. He'll also have the assistance of O.J. Johnson. And O.J. always brings talent week in, week out. Coach Duke had a chance to tell me that the two late in this season are banged up, but they do rely on one another quite well. In addition to that, on the defensive side of the ball, Dyshawn Grigsby continues to be a force up front to be dealt with. He's a back-to-back all-district defensive tackle and has the opportunity to remain in that position this season as well. So the Lions, again, will come in tonight with a lot to play for. The seniors are aware. Again, they are excited to play. The only Lion player the Lions will be without tonight is Saul Gonzalez. Saul will unfortunately have to sit out that first half. So we'll see the services at H-back of Greg Just, number 7, and Justin Fisher, number 37, perhaps in this early half. So again, Lions fans, we thank you for joining us. Again, we have an exciting game ahead of us. We're going to take just a break as the teams are getting ready to take the field. Welcome back, Lions fans. Captains have taken the field now. Captains for the Greenville Lions tonight are number 77, Travis Bowers, number 73, Connor Martin, and number 74, Jaden Champion. So a few of our big trench battlers representing the team tonight for the Lions, and a good showing out of them tonight. So again, the Lions are coming off an exciting previous 2 victories. Again, another big game tonight for these Lions, so they have a lot to play for, a lot of motivation down here, and the energy is definitely in the air. I'm also lucky enough to be sharing a table with David Claiborne from the Herald Banner, so we may even be able to get some look-ins at stats throughout this game tonight. If we don't get him on the microphone now, we'll get him at halftime if he's available. So again, a very cool opportunity for you at home to hear all the sights, the sounds, just like as if you were in the game. Chris Manguel is actually pointing the camera from the top bleacher here. So Crandall has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. So Greenville is going to start this game with the ball. We're very excited to see, again, the leadership of Micah Simpson and what he could do with a full ball game at hand. Just as we've spoken all through this year, this has really been a team of 2 halves. And really, that speaks to the season as well. The Lions have finished strong, okay, after a slow start in district. However, they have an opportunity to finish strong with a 3rd consecutive victory and, again, a playoff berth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll also be able to clue you in on scores from around the district because, again, that Corsicana and Ennis game is very important to the outcome tonight for either one of these teams. So again, you can listen to the energy as both these teams take the field. And bringing up the rear, again, is Jalen Maps and Coach Duke. Coach Duke able to embrace his daughter Stella Duke at the 35-yard line. Coach Duke said he's been very connected with this senior team because it is a different perspective when you have a senior daughter as well. So he feels for these seniors, and he really, really appreciates all the hard work that they've shown and that they've given this program. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take a moment here to observe the moment of silence and the national anthem.
Tonight's color guard is presented by the Crandall High School JROTC Pirate Battalion. The United States flag is carried by Cadet Corporal Aaron Netsch. The Texas flag is carried by Cadet Private Denise Flores. The right guard is Cadet Private James Berry. And the left guard is Cadet Private Braylon Bell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please honor America as the Crandall High School Pirate Band plays the national anthem.
And with that conclusion to the national anthem, it is football time in Texas. Again, the Pirates won the toss, and they have chosen to defer to the second half. So the Lions are going to start the game with the ball here. Lions have actually had a strong drive in the previous two games, and they hope to do the same tonight. But again, it's going to take drives throughout this ball game to ensure this victory. Some other keys to victory for tonight is going to be to limit turnovers. It seems like throughout this year, with each high that the Lions experience, there is also an equal low with a turnover or some type of penalty at a certain time. So the Lions will hope to limit those turnovers and penalties, same as they did last week. The second key to victory is going to be to slow down this explosive offense. Again, an offense that is averaging 50 points per game. Okay, but again, this defense has shown that they can do this in winning two games for the Lion team in the last 2 weeks. Third is to block an odd front and prepare for a variety of defensive looks and blitzes. This is a defense that's very similar to what Royce City showed the Lions earlier this year, and the Lions played that Royce City team very strongly in the first half. Again, Travis Smith very confident in his offensive line tonight after a good week of preparation. So the ball is teed up, ready to be kicked, and there's the kick. This offensive drive from Greenville's 33-yard line. Kicking from the Pirates side is Philip Olivar. Still Olivar. Pooch to start this game, so continue to watch how those Crandall Pirates. Now, Crandall is the type of team that scores opposing teams have averaged 43 points a game against the Crandall Pirates. So explosive threats for Greenville will manage to find holes and find seams in the Crandall defense. Two receivers to either side for the Lions. Zy in motion. Micah Simpson keeps, goes inside, loses the ball on the first play of the game. And just like that, zone. And just as we spoke, Greenville's going to have to limit those turnovers throughout this game to have an opportunity to win. The high-powered Crandall Pirate offense here, led by number 3, Jamonte Gordon West at quarterback. Heavy set for the Pirates. H-back trips to the left. West keeps and throws over to his receiver, number 1, Luke, receiver for the Pirates. So a combination that West will look to frequently throughout this game. Second and 1 for the Pirates after a throw of 9 yards. This time West gives to number 24. Chris Abron and brings the ball all the way down to the Lion 20.
By number 10, Joel Luna. And that's good. Crandall Pirate.
Lions playing a one-high safety look here. Again, going with their 4-2-5 defense. H-back trips to our near side. West fakes. Throws to the left. And completes to number 12, Josh Smith. Gain of 5 yards reception. This time Gordon West gives to Chris Abron. Abron powering ahead, met by a pair of Lions for a gain just far enough for a first down. It's going to bring up first and goal now inside the 10-yard line.
First down.
Moffitt carries the ball now, finds room inside, and scores. So Moffitt gets the carry for the Pirates, and the Pirates score on their opening drive. So a spread look here for the Pirates before they ultimately line up and kick the extra point. Jamonte Gordon West will hold as Philip Olivares kicks the extra point. And it's good. With 10:21 remaining in the first quarter, the Crandall Pirates leading the Greenville Lions 7-0. We'll take a short break and get ready for a Lion response. Welcome back, Lions fans. The Lions preparing to receive the kickoff of the Pirates here. An opportunity to respond to the opening touchdown for the Pirates after a critical turnover on the first play of scrimmage for the Lions. So we'll look to see, again, if Philip Olivares hooch kicks here to a weapon like Zy Tyson. And a hooch over to Nagarian Anderson. To Andrew Anderson on the tackle. So Lions with their second opportunity here to get this offense going. Should be noted that Joe Golly is also on the field. So we'll have to see if they've made an adjustment at quarterback to start this game. Again, Joe Golly at quarterback. Joe Golly is actually on the sideline. Micah Simpson at quarterback. For a gain of 5 yards on the play. 40-yard line. 41 now. So again, you get to see the rushing power of Cameron Neal that he's shown in the last 3 weeks and being able to carry this Greenville rushing offense. Trips to the left here. Fakes to Neal, keeps about 2 to 3 yards on the quarterback keep inside. Again, a read option there by Micah Simpson. He gets and finds 3 yards here. So he down for the Lions to maintain this possession. Again, part of this game is going to be all about possession time and keeping the ball out of a high-power offense like the Crandall Pirates. So we'll have to see what the Lions can do to keep these drives long and sustained. Simpson keeps again. Simpson stumbles ahead very first down. We may be getting a measurement here. He stumbled just ahead, ball at about midfield. Again, that's going to be 4th and short, about half a yard. We're going to see what Coach Duke has to do. And he's going to choose to punt. He calls out the punt team to hit the field here. So unfortunately, another short drive for the Greenville Lions, and they're going to have to punt this ball and give it right back to the Pirates and rely on their defense to slow them down. Midfield here, the Lions do like to fake punt at midfield. We'll watch. Okay. Punt is away, and it's high and short, really straight up by Isaiah Lowe. Okay, a Peter call on the field, trying to get those Lions as far away from the ball before they, those Pirates as far away from that ball before the Lions down the ball at the 25. So it gets a decent roll after it hits, but unfortunately just high hang time there for Isaiah Lowe. The Lions punt team has struggled in the last few weeks in protection, had a few blocks within the last 3 weeks, again on that punt team that turned into touchdowns against Corsicana and Forney. So again, Lions defense back on the field. H-back. Gordon West throws, and it goes in between the hands of number 12, Josh Smith. So a good throw on a slant by Gordon West, but not brought in by Josh Smith. So we have Kadarian Johnson and Nagarian Anderson playing corner for the Lions, and that's kind of been a revolving door position. Okay, ball is given to 24, and he drags some Lion tacklers ahead for a first down, and again a gain of 11 there for Chris Abron. First and 10. Ball now on the 46 for the Pirates. Gordon West keeps this time. Rumbles ahead for about a gain of 3. So we heard that this offense would be fairly balanced, and we've seen it. So the left-handed quarterback, Jamonte West, able to throw the ball, as we've seen, very accurately. He's going to motion another back, going with a split two-back. Ball's taken by that motioned in back. That's number 7, Samuel Omasigo.
Out across the 40-yard line.
So he takes the sweep around for another gain of 5. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Pirates.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. 3rd down and 3 for the Pirates.
Pirates moving at a pretty consistent pace here. No hurry up. Taking their time, but moving efficiently. H-back opposite of the Twins. Pirates are going to get a free play here as they drew the Lions off. Ball's thrown up to Mike. Accepted, however, that ball's going to come back. They're going to line up and play this 3rd down again. So a good play by DeGary and Anderson. Unfortunately, that's not going to count for the Lion defense.
Intercepted. There is a penalty marker on the play.
So in moments like that, when that offense able to draw the defense off sides like that, on a hard count, they're going to get a free play and often throw that jump ball up to one of their best receivers, and that's exactly what they do right there. DeGary and Anderson, also a good athlete, a little bit taller than Moffitt over here at that corner position, able to jump high and out high point Moffitt for that ball. So the Pirates will now have a 1st down after the 5-yard penalty. Okay, so 1st down now at the Pirate 48. Gordon West fakes and now throws downfield. Oh my. Josh Smith, number 12, able to put on a pretty good acting performance. Gets a call. Perhaps a little grabbing there on the tail end by Kadarian Johnson. But it's going to be a pass interference, so a 15-yard penalty there. Again, another 1st down for the Pirates. The Lions already penalized twice in this game after only being penalized 3 times in last week's game. So definitely an area that needs to be cleaned up throughout this game if they're going to plan to stay in the ball game. H-back trips for the Pirates. Gordon West gives inside to Abron. Abron stopped at the line of scrimmage by Jaden Champion. Jaden Champion and Caleb Leha there. Good job right there by the Lions defensive front. Brings up 2nd and 10. No gain on the rush there by Abram. Right, Twins opposite of the H-back here now. Gordon West takes the snap. Fakes to Abram. Again, throws high to Josh Smith. That ball goes just through the hands of Josh Smith. So a target that Gordon West has looked to frequently here to start this game. Unfortunately, not able to bring in 2 targets there over to Josh Smith. So a 3rd and 10, so the longest 3rd down for the Pirates so far tonight. A chance for Greenville to draw a punt, perhaps, the Pirates. Some adjustments in the secondary. Gordon West keeps, he bounces outside, but Greg Just there able to make a huge play. He gets some help there by number 24. Hey, and excuse me, I don't have an updated Greenville roster there. That's number 24 for the Lions that helps makes that play. Great job by Greg Just right there as Gordon West steps inside, tries to bounce outside, and is brought down. Thrown up to Chris Abram right there. So again, misdirection right there by the Pirates to the right. Throw by Abram after the fake. He's able to go up and make that play on a big 4th down. Gordon West gives to Abram again. Abram carrying, dragging Jaden Champion. So that shows you the running power of Chris Abram there, being able to drag a rusher just like Jaden Champion. Pirates moving a little bit faster here, 4:50 remaining, clock running. Rush again inside by Abram. It's going to be stopped. That's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Line here. 2nd and goal from the 4. Of 2 on that play. Pirates moving a little bit faster again. Gordon West gives to Abram again, and this time he's stopped by fellow Lions, including David. So correction, I called number 24 earlier. That's number 44, David Ortega. Critical important plays with Greg Just. And the line right here for the Pirates, they peek over at their coach, signaling in. H-back trips. Gordon West keeps. It is ultimately stopped. So another great job by the Greenville defense. That's going to bring up 4th and goal now from the 3. So 4th and goal from the 3. Pirates running in what looks to be the kicking unit, but we're going to keep our eye here. So Pirates looking to take the points right here and extend their lead to 10. Again, with a good athlete at holder like Jamonte Gordon West, you always have to be aware of a potential fake or a fire call or a rollout. But they're going to kick this ball, and it is a low line drive, but still finds its way in for Philip Olivares. So Crandall Pirates able to drive down and get 3 more points to extend their lead to 10-0. We have 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and hope the Lions can respond. .259 again remaining in the first quarter now. Greenville getting ready to start its 3rd possession. Okay. 2 possessions that have not had the chance to cross into Pirate territory. So both stopped before reaching that 50-yard line. The Lions' return game strong throughout this year, so they really hope to start this drive with good field position after the return. They've got 5 good returners in that 2nd and 3rd level of the return team. DeGarian Anderson, Zy Tyson, Katie Johnson, and then in the far back they have Micah Simpson and Atagus Johnson. Olivares kicks. Again, a pooch over to DeGarian Anderson, a guy that can still make a move and get some yardage for you. Again, runs to the middle and thrown down at the 30-yard line. Again, a chance for us to see kind of that leadership of Joe Golly. He joins that team out in that huddle. He puts in a mouthpiece. We may see him at quarterback here. We'll have to continue to watch and see. Micah Simpson actually going to be the tailback here as the Lions come out of the huddle. So Cameron Neal and OJ on the sideline. Micah Simpson. So 2 quarterbacks actually in the backfield right here for the Lions. Some early move. I think that's going to back them up 5 yards. Again, the 3rd penalty for Greenville. So you hate to see drives like that start that way, especially the first play off the sideline. So a battle of field possession again, and Lions shoot themselves in the foot to start their 3rd possession. Micah Simpson now coming back out of the ball game. Cameron Neal replacing Simpson in the backfield. So you have to think that perhaps a special play that the Lions had planned there with having Micah Simpson at the back. Okay. Ooh. Lions pass on 1st down and 15 there. The stick concept there. Golly chooses to throw the stick inside to Amarian Nelson, and that ball's deflected down, incomplete pass. So that's 2nd and 15 now. And Golly gets the signal. Lions line up with trips to the right. Back same side as the trips. Golly rolls to the right. He's looking downfield. He throws to the sideline. And the ball goes through the hands of, again, the athlete, Samuel Omasigo, and just short of his intended receiver. So 3rd and 15 right here. Again, we're going to see a ball thrown downfield. And it looks like it's going to be, you know, maybe a post-dig concept right here out of the Lions, out of trips. So look for a shallow drag right here by the Lions and a dig out of the number 2 receiver. And a little bit of confusion by your receivers there running through. They stop their routes, okay? And Golly throws the ball up, and it's intercepted. That ball is intercepted by Case Mumphrey. So you hate to see that right there on a 3rd and 15. Again, already backed up in bad territory, and Joe Golly just throws the ball up out of desperation on a 3rd and 15, and almost there you'd rather him throw that ball away and let your punt team punt that ball away. So far, again, a Lions team that doesn't look like it's playing its 10th ball game of the season. So some strange mistakes out of a team that's won their last 2. Gordon West fakes, rolls out, and dumps the ball off to, again, that second tailback, number 5, Markel Robinson. Big gain right there for the Pirates. It's going to take the Pirates all the way down to the 17-yard line of the Lions. H-back trips and ball's given again to Abram, and Abram's going to go virtually untouched into the end zone from the 17-yard line. So that's a 17-yard touchdown for Chris Abram. Abram having a big game so far. Again, a huge catch on 4th down in the possession before. So again, that adjustment there by the Pirates. No kick to PAT here. They'll extend that lead again to 17-0. Lions really need offense to get something going. No good. That's going to leave the lead at 16-0 for Greenville. This Lions offense really looking stagnant right now. We're going to see what they can do to get the ball in the hands. We'll take a short break as the kickoff team and kickoff return team take the field. .221 remaining in the first quarter now. Pirates leading 16-0 over the Greenville Lions. Lions will try to cut this lead down to 9 on their 4th possession of the ball game here. Kick by Olivares is over to DeGarian Anderson again. Anderson now looks to the outside. Spins off the first tackler, able to get a little bit better return here. Lions will start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So a little bit better field possession for the Lions on this drive. Lions need to get some momentum here, pick up a few first downs, get beyond that 50-yard line, and give themselves an opportunity to at least sniff at the end zone. So Micah Simpson will be the quarterback again here. So Kind of a dual quarterback look by the Lions tonight, joined by Cameron Neal in the backfield. Two receivers to either side for Simpson. Simpson takes the snap, gives to Neal. Neal looks inside, so an inside zone, ultimately met after a gain of about 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Lions here. Ball right at the 40-yard line. So entering the game for the Lions is Noah Orsonio. He's going to line up at receiver for the Lions in place of DeGarian Anderson. Motion to Zy Tyson. Tyson runs power inside, able to bounce off a few tacklers and get a fairly good gain right there of about 7 yards. Just short of the first down. That's going to be a 3rd and 1. So a strong carry right there and a good showing by the offensive line to block the power right there. Lead the way for Zy Tyson. Again, 2x2 for the Lions offense. Simpson takes the snap, fakes to Neal, looks to the right side, able to break a tackle. Penalty flags come flying in. Just see it may be a face mask perhaps, so looks like Pirates may be tackling a little bit up high right there on Micah Simpson. Yeah, that's going to be a face mask. So big break for the Lions offense. They hope to score before the end of the first quarter. So after the 15-yard penalty, Lions now at the 38-yard line of the Pirates. 1st and 10. Trips to the near side now. Simpson and Neal in the backfield. Simpson fakes to Neal. Immediately knows, again, he fakes the outside zone, pulls that ball right there, has a bubble, but he decides to keep it. And again, another big gain. Close to the first down, looks like about a gain of 9 yards right there for Micah Simpson. That's going to be 2nd and 1. So Lions offense has a little bit of momentum right now after 3 consecutive big plays and a fortunate face mask call. So trips to the right now, back opposite of the trips. Simpson kind of rides right there. It looked like the play was a little bit of broken play, but he's able to get the first down.
Simpson on the carry, brought down by number 7, Samuel.
Looked like Simpson was trying to run a power read option right there, so QB Pro. Looked like the back just didn't quite get all the way through and clear out, and actually created more of an obstacle for Simpson to run that ball. But again, a first down. So that's going to end the first quarter. Crandall Pirates leading 16 to the Lions nothing. But Lions showing a little momentum right now, hoping to score. So we'll take just a break right here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Started the second quarter now from Pirate Stadium. Lions with the ball. 9-yard line. Joe Golly now in the backfield with Micah Simpson at tailback. 2 receivers to either side. Golly takes the snap, drops back, steps up in the pocket, and is immediately taken down. Golly tries to step up and create some time, but unfortunately, by that Crandall Pirate defense. Simpson on the field, as Coach Duke told me he would. So Raleigh now coming out of the game. Micah Simpson back at quarterback, joined by Atagus Johnson. Trips to the right. Johnson at the same side of the trips. Looks like we have an officials timeout here. All right, just a clock correction there out of the officials. Lions in the same formation, trips to the right. Simpson takes the snap, gives to Johnson. Johnson looks outside, able to get outside and find a crease, and picks up about another gain here of about 4 yards. That's going to be 3rd and 11 here for the Lions. So a big 3rd down, perhaps 4th down territory. So really probably downs here with the way the game's going. Lions having to get on the scoreboard. Simpson's still your quarterback. Trips out here to the right. Simpson's, we got to have a penalty here. Pre-snap, so again, a false start. Gonna back the Lions up and turn that 3rd and 11 to a 3rd and 16, unfortunately. So Lions making some mistakes, some frequent mistakes now up front. To see what's causing this miscommunication again. I mean, it's a cold evening, but you hate to think of anything that would stand in the way of that offensive line playing well. But we'll have to continue to watch, see how the Lions offensive line makes adjustments to play a little bit more discipline. Golly back at quarterback, Simpson in. Then trips to the far side. Greenville forced to use a timeout here as they had a hard time making some substitutions there. So they'll burn a timeout. That's going to leave 2 timeouts remaining for the Lions with 10-12 remaining in the second quarter. So we've kind of seen, again, 2 quarterbacks for the Lions with some frequent substitutions. Coach Duke did mention that, in a game like this, which is a virtual playoff game for the Lions, the opportunity to win and get in or lose and really go home and be done with your season after 10 games. He said that the best players would play at all positions, in this event. So the kids know the stakes, as we said, pre-game, and you just have to see that those kids perform and got the next man up in the event that they can't. So the best player in each one of these positions, we're going to see a lot of guys play 2 ways tonight. So again, your quarterback is Golly, joined by Micah Simpson at tailback. Look for the Lions to the far side of the field. Golly takes the snap, he rolls out to the single receiver side. Okay, singled up there to Gary Anderson. Anderson goes up. Safety able to get over to help that corner. Double coverage right there that you throw that ball singled up to. For the Lions.
Micah Simpson on the intended receiver. Pass is incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Fake right here. Fake punt right. So Lions will come out right here in a punt formation. Again, the Lions do like to mix in a fake punt when they are about midfield, just into the opponent's territory. So again, fake punt, snap over to Luna. Luna rolls out and not able to have the time to throw. He had the seam up the middle of the field of his edge protection there, but unfortunately not able to have the time to throw. So Lions are going to turn that ball over, and the Pirates are going to take the field again. Greenville's defense having to step up right now. They're going to have to stop the Pirates right now, so the Lions can get some points on the board before this first half. So 4 unsuccessful possessions. Even after a pretty successful drive, you have penalties that ultimately back you up and don't give you quite a shot at that end zone. H-back trips here for the Pirates. West keeps, throws over to Moffitt. Ball goes through the hands of Moffitt and out of bounds. So incomplete. That brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Pirates. West gives into Abram. Abram stumbles ahead for a gain of about 6-yard line. 6 yards. We'll call it a gain of 5 after a spot that was in Greenville's favor. So 3rd and 5 now, ball on the 40-yard line for the Pirates. Like a little bit of early movement there. Throws over to Moffitt, out of the reach of Moffitt after the pressure put on by Jaden Champion. So good pressure right there out of the defensive tackle. Jaden Champion forces Javonte Gordon-West to throw that ball wide and outside. That's going to bring up 4th down, and really the second 4th down that the Pirates have faced tonight after they picked up that 1st down on their earlier drive. So we're going to see Olivares also punt for the Pirates. Back to return for the Lions is KD Johnson. Lions punt returners had an important job this year in trying to, it's a fake punt to the Gary Anderson. That ball is actually intercepted. He would have been better off potentially knocking that ball out of bounds instead of intercepting that ball for the position. So he definitely won the battle. How high that ball was, but turns out to be just about the same punt for the. So again, that's a mistake right there. Some lack of experience by DeGary and Anderson, but a good play, interception for the Lions defense. So offense going to start this ball. I'm sorry, that ball was out of bounds. That was an incomplete pass, even though he caught that ball. It's out of bounds. So the Lions are going to start this drive in Pirate territory. Starting at the Pirate 40-yard line. Lions going to a gun split back look here. Micah Simpson as your quarterback. He gives the ball to Zy Tyson. Tyson runs inside after OJ runs outside. Looked like it was going to be a sweep. And Tyson finds a crease inside and is able to pick up 8 on 1st down. So we're going to have 2nd and 2 now. Ball on the Pirate 32. Simpson gets the call, relays it to the offensive line. Again, gun split back. Zy Tyson and OJ in the backfield for the Lions. Ball's given to Atagus Johnson. Johnson makes the first tackler miss, but then it is swallowed up by number 9, Aiden Ross. So again, really a stiff showing right here by the Pirate defensive line. So the Lions were able to block an odd front very well and very effectively the last week, and again having a little bit more of a challenge this week. So a little mug look right there, but we have a penalty, and it's going to be a false start by the Greenville offense. So Pirates kind of step up and show a little bit of a mug look out of the linebackers and ultimately get the line to move early. They're actually going to call a delay game on the defense. I couldn't hear it, said it was a signal-related offense by the Crandall defense there. So perhaps some language there at the line of scrimmage to try to draw a snap out of the Greenville offense. So Micah Simpson again at quarterback after the Lions pick up a 1st down after the delay of game. Johnson carries again and is immediately met in the backfield by number 15, Jai Turner. And Kakari Collins. So 2nd and 12 for the Lions now. Lions look to get a big gain here and at least make a manageable 3rd down. Definitely within 4th down territory at this point. Simpson's going to throw downfield to DeGarian Anderson, but there he actually ends up throwing that ball in between 2 of his routes, as seen by Zy Tyson up that hash, and DeGarian Johnson on the outside release takeoff. That ball falls to the ground there, incomplete. Our first throw that we see Simpson tonight falls incomplete and looks downfield. So that's going to be 3rd and 12 now for the Lions. Again, 4th down territory. You have about 2 downs to get these 12 yards. Trips to the right, back, same side as the trips. Simpson's going to fake, and then he's going to go ahead and run the draw. He's got a lot of room to run. Simpson gets out wide to the left and runs out of bounds just inside the Pirate 10-yard line. So Simpson does a good job showing pass right there, pulls down for the quarterback draw, and picks up a significant gain. And correction, he goes out of bounds at about the 12-yard line on that far sideline. So there we get to see the speed of Micah Simpson after some big gains and big plays out of him last week. So again, trips to our near side. Fakes to Johnson. Simpson keeps. And is wrapped up after Luis Venegas gets beat by the defensive tackle there of the Pirates. So an ankle tackle there by the Pirate defensive tackle. Venegas visibly upset with himself after not staying on that block. So again, let's look to see the sprint out pass right here, what the Lions love to do out of trips down here within the red zone. They're going to sprint out to the single receiver side and throw a comeback, but Simpson's going to keep. He's able to stay in bounds and get just beyond the Pirate 5 down to about the Pirate 3-yard line.
Mark it at the 4-yard line. It's a 3rd down and 1.
We'll call it about the 3.5, 4-yard line. It's actually a 3rd down and 1 here. The Lions have not picked up that 1st down yet to get within goal to go. So an opportunity to pick up a 1st down and a new set of downs in short yardage here. Simpson takes the snap. He follows Johnson. He bounces back outside. He's pushed to the sideline. I think he's able to get that 1st down. The Lions are going to have a fresh set of downs at about the 1-yard line here. So again, 4 opportunities to score from the Pirate 1-yard line. This is a huge opportunity for the Lions to score. So let's see them punch this ball in with numerous threats in the backfield. Johnson's going to stay in the game at tailback here. We knew that Cameron Neal was dealing with just a lower body bruise. Simpson takes the snap, leaps over his offensive line and gets in the end zone for a Lion touchdown. The Lions finally able to find the end zone with 6:15 remaining in the 2nd quarter in this half as well. So a good drive right there out of the Lions, some big breaks right there and defensive penalties. And again, a few big gains out of your quarterback, Micah Simpson. Luis Venegas having a little confusion on it if he should be in on the PAT attempt. Lions gonna have to hustle 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're able to get the snap off, ball's down. Kick is up and it's good, but we have a penalty. Definitely based on the play clock, but again, the officials have that clock on the field. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be a legal procedure there on the Greenville PAT. So they're going to back up 5 yards and kick this PAT again. So, Again, Archer O'Neill going to kick this extra point. Pushes that extra point back to what's now a 25-yard PAT attempt. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it's good. So again, Lions able to cut that lead down to 9 and get a really their first positive drive beyond midfield, and ultimately turns into a score for the Lions. So a little bit of momentum now on the Lions side. Defense could use another stop after drawing a punt out of the Pirates offense in their last drive. We'll take just a short break as kickoff gets ready to happen here at Pirate Stadium. Welcome back to Pirate Stadium, Lions fans. Your score right now is Crandall 16, Greenville 7, with 5:52 remaining in the first half. Greenville getting ready to kick off here. Crandall still with 3 timeouts remaining, and Greenville with 2. So we'll have to see again. It's so important for either team to win those 8 minutes, those last 4 minutes of the first half, those first 4 minutes of the second half, especially for a team that deferred like Crandall. So it's very important that the Lions defense get a stop here, perhaps put some more points on the board. So a deep kick right here, returned by, strong tackle by the Lions defense. I'll have to get that number of that kick returner. Looks like that was
DeAndre Bowman on the kickoff.
It's going to be returned by DeAndre Bowman. DeAndre
30-yard line.
Bowman. That's number 13. So Lions defense again coming out after a stop. So actually an offsides on the kick. Kadarian Johnson just gets a little bit of a head start right there on that kick. And that's 5 yards added on to the return of Bowman.
Ball at the 36-yard line. Brings up first down and 10 for the Pirates.
So 1st and 10 for the Pirates now. Ball on the 36. H-back trips back to the same side. He throws. Finds Moffitt this time. Moffitt makes DeGarian Anderson miss, but is able and is pursued and caught by Jackson Cathy. So Moffitt finally able to make his first catch, or his second catch of the game, and get loose. Cathy able to track him down and make that play. So a good throw right there by Gordon West. West hands to Abron. Abron's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by Caleb Leha.
Give this to number 24, Chris Abron.
And Apps.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
So a gain of 1, 2nd and 1. Sorry, 2nd and 9 for the Pirates. Fakes to Abron, throws that ball over to Robinson. Robinson able to make a few miss. We got a penalty. It's going to bring that back.
To number 5, Markel Robinson.
Number 7, Samuel Omasigo actually catches as the referee throws that.
Penalty flag on the play.
It's going to back up the Pirates here. Getting a spot foul for a hold there. It's going to take the Pirates back there, 5 yards from about the 28-yard line. Sorry, take that back up. Sorry, it's going to be 10 yards from that spot of that foul. So a big break again for the Lions.
Parks the ball at the 38-yard line. Second down, 15.
2nd and 16 for the Pirates. West takes that snap, gives to Abron inside. Abron has no room. He bounces back outside, finds his room, but is ultimately pursued by a pride of Lions on that far side of the field. So a great job of pursuit by those Lions after a busted play, and Abrams able to get outside, show his athleticism a little bit, but really a gain of only about 1 there. So 3rd and 15 for the Pirates. Look to the air for the Pirates here. West fakes inside, steps back, throws to Moffitt by himself. That's going to be a penalty on DeGarian Anderson. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to be a first down.
Gordon West on the pass attempt to number 1, Luke Moffitt. Penalty marker.
I'm sorry, that penalty was on Katie Johnson, the corner on that far side, so some tangling. He's just gets in the way of Moffitt, Luke Moffitt, from running that go route. So Gordon West finds that single side and throws out that way, able to draw a call. A 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Pirates. Again, H-back trips to our near side, back to the same side. Gordon West takes the snap after a quick adjustment by the Lion defensive front, throws back over to Moffitt. Johnson able to make the tackle over there fast again. But again, a quick hitch over there by Moffitt. Picks up a gain of 8 on first down.
Gain of 8. Call it second down and 2 Pirates.
So Pirates really able to spread the ball around quite a bit throughout. Multiple players in this offense. Really puts a lot of pressure on all members of that Lions defense. It's like officials are having a discussion with Kyle Harden, head coach of the Pirates, on that far sideline. All right, the clock's going to run now. Clock running, 4:10 remaining in the first half. Gordon West takes the snap, gives inside to Abram. Abram's going to run. He stumbles ahead and picks up close to a first down. Looks like a gain of 1 there. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Pirates.
At the 13-yard.
Clock still running here. Pirates with all 3 timeouts. So Pirates looking to that clock and score with little time remaining. Defense needing a stop. Abram carries again. He's stopped in the backfield. Huge stop right there by Greg Just. Just makes the tackle for a loss of 2. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Pirates offense. So interesting to see what the Pirates are going to do here. They're going to go for it, leave the offense on the field, hopefully pick up that first down and not give that ball back to the Greenville offense. Great play by Greg Just. Moffitt's going to be quarterback. He takes the snap, and he stops short. That's going to be a turnover by the Greenville defense. A huge stop for the Lions. So Lions are going to get the ball back with 3 minutes to go in the first half and 2 timeouts, with a great opportunity to make this perhaps a 2-point game. What a play right there. Again on 3rd down by Greg Just, and Dyshawn Grigsby on 4th down. So your defense again showing how well they've played the last 2 weeks here as they end the first half. Simpson keeps on 1st down, able to get back to about the line of scrimmage. So again, that's going to be 2nd and 10. We're going to need to see a long drive right here. Lions needing to go 85 yards here in 2 minutes and 45 seconds with the clock running. Lions need a sense of urgency here. Again, moving kind of slow, getting those signals in kind of slow from the Lions sideline. Kids must have a sense of urgency as they move right here in this 2-minute drill. Simpson takes the snap, looks, throws the bubble over to Zy Tyson. Tyson with a little room out there. He needs to get to that sideline. It's going to be 3rd down. It's about a gain of 5 right there on the bubble out to Zy Tyson. Tyson is dragging a defender trying to get out of bounds to stop that clock, but not able to do so. The clock's going to continue to run. It's going to bring us down to 2:05 in the first half. Trips out here to the near side, back to the same side as the trips to provide some protection for Simpson. Look to work the sideline. Simpson rolls out to the right. He's got Zy Tyson on the sideline, throws over, completes, but he goes down in bounds. But it's a first down, so it's going to stop that clock while the chains are reset. Lions going to have to hurry here. Lions going to have to really, really hurry here. Simpson fakes, throws over to Zy Tyson again on the bubble. He's tackled in bounds. So definitely a need right here for some field awareness to know where these lines are up this clock. Twins right here for the Lions. Simpson drops back. Oh, we have a penalty. You hate to see a false start right here. And again, the Lions are trying to hurry, but not really hurrying between plays, hurrying to get lined up once the play is in. Only positive, I guess, is that's going to stop that clock. Lions need to finish this drive with a great opportunity right here created by their defense. All right, we're going to see trips. Our line's going to stay in doubles here. Nope, they're going to go trips left here. Again, Lions love to roll out to the same side as that back, to the trip side. Simpson rolls left. He's got some time to throw. He throws back to the post out of DeGarian Anderson and just throws that ball up kind of the middle of the field. Lucky that that ball was not intercepted by number 14, James Kohler. Third and 14 for the Lions. They have 2 timeouts remaining, but only 51 seconds remaining on the clock here. Not a whole lot happening on this possession for the Lions offense. Ball is not snapped. All other members of the Lions offense move here except again, so just some strange penalties here out of the Lions offense. We have officials conferring here. It's going to be a false start against the Lions offense. It's going to back them up 5 more yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 17 now. So 3rd and 17 for the Lions, 2 timeouts, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. The Lions just about at where they started this drive with a long 3rd down. Trips left to the Lions. Again, we're going to see perhaps a sprint out here. Simpson, draw. Simpson able to make a few misses. He gets to the sideline and runs out of bounds at about the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 11 for the Lions. The punt team coming out on the field. So they're going to have to put the ball back in the hands of a high-powered Pirate offense with 2 timeouts remaining. So you hate to do this with the amount of time that they have, and we haven't seen a lot of distance out of Isaiah Lowe's punts. Okay, this time a good punt, caught by Moffitt. Moffitt gets to midfield. Moffitt gets to the Greenville 46-yard line. 37 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, 2 timeouts for the Pirates. So Greenville defense going to have to finish this half on the field
Pirates take over 1st down.
After creating an important opportunity for their offense, but unfortunately, nothing happening for the Greenville offense. So we'll be curious to see what that total offense is for the Greenville offense with David Claiborne at halftime. So H-back trips. Gardner-Webb keeps. Out of bounds. Incomplete to Tyler, or to Luke Moffitt on that far side. So Gordon West has actually targeted that single side to Moffitt multiple times in this game and looked away from his trip set here to the near sideline. Gordon West looks again. Now the draw to West. West with a lot of room to run. He's going to get out of bounds. At the yard line, 27-yard line of the Lions. So putting some pressure on this Lions defense with only 26 seconds remaining in the half. Again, timeouts for the Pirates. Fakes to Abram. No time. He throws the ball in the middle of the field and dangerously into the middle of the field, but it falls incomplete at the feet of Joel Luna. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Clock is stopped with the incomplete pass, so 21 seconds now remain. Gordon West is going to look for his outside threat in Moffitt here. He fakes, he's got time, he steps to the right, he creates some time and throws that ball out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 now, 16 seconds remaining. Pirates may look to the middle of the field here, having 2 timeouts. And they've looked to the sideline on their previous 2 passes and have come up with no success there. So with a first down, that would stop the clock, and they could use a timeout as they regroup potentially on the first down. But Lions defense here standing tall late in the first half. Grigsby putting pressure on West. He throws the middle of the field. That ball is incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 10 now for the Pirates offense. So Pirates going to go for it here on 4th down just with the field position. Okay, and the amount of time remaining on the if they'll use maybe a timeout to see if they can't put together maybe a first down play here. Can't take them with you into the locker room. No timeout. They're going to go ahead and just line up. Play calls in. 2 receivers either side. So a spread look now for the Pirates. West looks to the middle field, finds Osamingo
on the reception. Marked down at the 10-yard line.
Again, that clock's going to stop. They're going to use their timeout now with 5 seconds remaining, so time for one last play here. Lions defense going to have to stay strong right here. Lions defensive coordinator Danny Cotton calling for Micah Simpson to enter the game, so you're going to want to have your best athletes in the secondary on the field right now to end this first half and keep those Pirates out of the end zone. Right now, sitting at 16 points in this first half. They'd love to keep it that way before the end of this half. So 1 play remaining for the Pirates coming out of a timeout right here. So I'm sure they have a 10-yard play put together right here. Gordon West takes the snap, throws the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Still 1 second, though, remaining on that clock. So they're going to have one last play right here, and he targets Moffitt on that far side. Definitely his favorite target. Again, the Pirates' leading receiver. So one last play right here. Lions having to stay strong. They're going to use that final timeout. See if they can't put together a scoring play. But gives those Lions a chance to, again, be prepared for whatever comes at them. Lions also with timeout still remaining, so if that Pirate offense comes out and they see a look that they're not comfortable with, they can use that timeout to make their own adjustments as well. So definitely a high pressure situation in this first half for the Lions defense. Again, hoping to keep that difference at 9 points. Pirates will start the second half with the ball, so again, a very, very important final play right here of the first half. So you don't get that 14-point swing we've talked so much about in the last 2 weeks. Gordon West takes a snap, he looks to the left, time expires, he throws, and it falls incomplete. So a great stand by the Lion defense right there. So a big victory for that Lion defense, and that's going to be the momentum that you might need to take that into the locker room as they regroup. Lions have to feel very good about the first half performance by their defense. So halftime here, Pirates Stadium. Crandall 16, Greenville 7. We're going to take a break and catch up with Mr. David Claiborne to get us caught up on some stats for both Crandall and the Lions. 47-20, and that ends the Sulphur Springs Wildcat season winless this year. So we'll have to see how they regroup in this offseason as they, I think they prepare to move down to 4A. Here's the kick. Ball is up, and again, that pooch kick over to Luke Moffitt. Maybe not the best guy to kick it to, but he makes a few moves right there and is ultimately brought down by Damian Lewis on this near sideline. So some excitement right now, and it looks like even some Greenville Lions players signaling their direction, but I think he went down first, and we have a late penalty. Let's wait and see. I think that penalty is going to be on Crandall for a little extra pushing and shoving after that play. So Lions with some excitement coming here in the second half, and they're going to need it. So again, definitely a good showing by your defense in that first half. Offense going to need to get it going. So hopefully get a little bit of motivation out of this defensive performance. So checking to see here where this this drive is going to start for the Pirates. So we have a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there after the play. So it's going to be 15 yards back, and the Pirate drive is going to start pretty deep in their own territory, right about at the 16-yard line. So again, the high-powered Pirate offense back out here on the field. H-back trips again. A little bit of movement defensively, a little pitch out there to Abram. Abram gets loose. Abram picks up, still running, bouncing off tacklers. Abram gets past the 30, up to about the 33-yard line. So a big gain by Abram right there on the quick pitch out by West. So Gordon West able to hang in there for just a little bit longer, not quite a normal traditional option. He pitches that ball out there and gets Abram in space. Abram does the rest and gets a big gain. Gain of 16 there by Abram. West gives to Abram again. Abram cuts back to the right. Met by Lions. Short gain there of about 3 yards. It's going to be a 2nd and 7 there for the Pirates now. So Abram getting 2 carries to start this second half. Might see the Pirates start to kind of really work that clock again and kind of win the time of possession in this second half. So Lions again with a 4-man front, 2 stand-up defensive ends, defensive tackles late putting their hands down. Okay. Webb fakes the throw, fakes the handoff to Abram, throws out to Moffitt and finds Moffitt again for a gain of about 5 there on the quick hitch. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Pirates. Their first 3rd down here of the second half, and a short 3rd down at that. Let's look to Abram to see if they can't pick up this first down. Abram takes inside, looks to the right, picks up the first down, falls ahead for about a gain of 5.
Chris Agrod across the 45-yard line. Marked at the 47, and that's a Crandall Pirate first down.
So Pirates moving here now. Fakes to Abram again. Wed looks inside to Osamingo. He's got a lot of room to run now. Again, someone that we owe, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to score.
Pass complete to number 7, Sammy Omosigo. Touchdown, Pirates.
So Omosigo, the player we mentioned that hadn't been spoken too much of in that first half, breaks a tackle, scored a long touchdown reception to start this second half. Again, that spread look, and looks like the Pirates are going to leave the offense on the field here for the 2-point conversion and try to get this differential here. Try to get 25 points here. They give to Osamingo. Osamingo's going to throw, and there's nobody in the back of that end zone to cover the wide receiver, number 5, Markel Robinson. Looked like the corner on that side, Katie Johnson, actually slipped and fell, lost his balance. So excuse me, that's going to make that score now 24-7.
Left in the third quarter. Our score, Crandall 24, Greenville 7.
So Crandall able to get the 2-point conversion there and make up for the missed extra point earlier in this ball game. We'll take a break here as Greenville gets ready to take their first possession of the second half. Matt Hansen back here at Pirate Stadium. 10:07 remaining in that third quarter. So that initial Pirate drive takes up 1 minute and 53 seconds with Osamingo scoring his first touchdown tonight. Showing off one of those many weapons. The pooch kick looks like it's going to go out of bounds. So we're going to get a penalty there on the kick out of bounds. That ball went out of bounds right at about the 32-yard line. So Greenville's going to take over and start this drive at the 35-yard line. Micah Simpson starting the second half at quarterback. Cameron Neal there joining him. So Cameron Neal, not a lot of time in that first half. Again, dealing with some maybe a lower leg contusion of some type, a bruise of some type. Okay. Also dealing with a little bit of a shoulder that he dealt with, a stinger in this last week's game. Zy Tyson in motion. Okay. 2 men out in front of Simpson. Simpson cuts back, and Simpson is able to get a gain of 6 right there on what was designed to be a quarterback sweep. Simpson gets up, limping himself. Golly running into the play right now to replace Simpson.
Gain of 6, brings up second down and 4 for Greenville.
Coach is getting the play signaled in here. Okay. Let's look to Cameron Neal. Again, we got to move a little bit faster. Coach is shouting the offense to hurry up. Okay. Give goes to Cameron Neal. Cameron Neal looks inside on the inside zone. It looks like he's got the forward progress to pick up that first down. So Greenville picks up a first down on their first possession here in the second half. Lions will be in 2-by-2 right here. Golly in the game gives you that extra passing ability. Even though Simpson threw more passes. Tyson runs a stick, he flips the ball instead out to OJ on the bubble. A good completion right there out of Joe Golly, and a big gain for the Lions offense. Good job right there, working the stick concept over to our right side. So a bread and butter play for the Lions offense. As the Lions complete here, let's look for them to go back inside here on the inside zone with a double slant on the outside here. Well, that Lions offensive line gets beat. Unfortunately, Tagus Johnson runs off the field, immediately grabbing his upper body, is up in the shoulder area. He runs back into the ball game now and jogs off the field. Make sure that they can make that substitution. Two receivers to either side for the Lions. Cameron Neal in the backfield next to Joe Golly. Zy Tyson in motion. Motions to the stick route. He throws over to Cameron Neal. Gets creative. Cameron Neal's got room up the sideline. He steps out of bounds. Looks like officials speaking over here, maybe discussing if Cameron Neal actually went out of bounds before coming back in to make that catch. To see what that call is here. So that's exactly what happened there. So again, Cameron Neal forced out of bounds. There it comes back into the field of play to make that catch. So it's going to be a loss of down there on the Lions. It's going to be 3rd and about 14. Trips to the far side, back opposite of the trips. Golly takes the snap. He looks to his right. He throws on the swing out to OJ. OJ makes a great acrobatic catch on the wheel route out of the backfield. So a post out of the receiver over here to the right draws the attention of the secondary, and a Tagus Johnson able to run the wheel route and catch that ball for a big gain. That's going to give the Lions a 1st down and 10 from the Pirate 15. Golly takes this. Johnson tries to bounce outside. Nothing doing out there. So again, that Pirate defensive line getting the best of those Lions up front, sneaking through and making plays and tackles for losses. So again, a 2nd and about 12 here now. Let's look for Golly to sprint out to the left and roll out and throw here. Got the time, he's got it behind. No time, he's got to throw across his body and throws the ball out of bounds wisely. It's going to make a 3rd and 12 now. Just so hard for Golly as a right-handed quarterback to roll left there and not have the time to set his feet and throw or get his hips around. Really, really is very important right there for those offensive linemen to kind of hinge and protect that backside as Golly tries to throw and has that back to his side to give him a little bit of extra time. A little bit of confusion right now, it looks like, among the Lions offense. Golly actually directing traffic, trying to get people lined up, and Lions going to use a timeout right there. So 3rd and 12. Greenville wisely uses a timeout after there was some confusion on the play call. You hate to use a timeout quite that early in the 2nd half. Again, we have 7 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Pirates winning 24 to the Lions 7. Lions really needing a score right here, again, to cut that lead down to 10. After Crandall gets that 2-point conversion in that previous drive. So Greenville gets a little extra time right here with the timeout to regroup. Again, I think you're in 4th down territory. They do trust the leg of Archer O'Neill maybe to get the points here in this case and make it a 2-score game. Make it a 14-point game, but you'd love to see a touchdown right here. Either way, it'd be a 2-score game. Golly getting his tight end lined up there. Golly takes the snap, rolls left. He's got the corner. He looks back, throws against the formation. Zy Tyson makes a man miss. He's going to score. Zydarian Tyson with the touchdown reception. Joe Golly with the misdirection. He sprints to the left, turns and looks back right, finds Zy Tyson in open field. Tyson manages to make the Pirate defender miss. That was Jai Turner, and Tyson able to beat the safety to the corner of the end zone for the touchdown. So Archer O'Neill on now for the point after. The snap, hold is down, kick is up, and it's good. So Lions able to keep the difference here. 10 points between the Pirates. So 10-point differential now. Let's see how that defense can do on this next possession for the Pirates. We'll take a short break. Matt Hansen back here at Pirate Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse we had a little technical difficulty there. Some of this cold weather is kind of hard on some of our mics, so a little bit crackly, but we've got full coverage back thanks to Chris Manguel. So the Greenville offense to find the end zone in their second drive in the second half now. Step up. So the pooch kick here by O'Neill. Ball's in the hands of Luke Moffitt, but he's going to drop that ball. But he's able to get it. And tackle made by Isaiah Lowe. The field at the 30-yard line. Can still have some time to get. The Lions hoping that as they did in the first drive. And Jalen Maps. Bodies up front in that play. And two receivers opposite of the H-back. Abram in the backfield. Next to Gordon Wentz. And able to scramble for a gain of 7. 3. So Gordon West runs it. He's able to scramble ahead and get a decent gain. So a big third down right here for your defense. West making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Okay. Pirates realigning. Oshamingo moves to the backfield. Hand off to Oshamingo, round to the right side. He's able to break tackles again. We mentioned in the first half how he goes nearly uncalled. But in the first 2 times that he touches the ball, we can see his athleticism, his size, and his ability.
8-yard line of Greenville, and that's good for our Crandall Pirate first down.
And please excuse my Pronunciation of his name is Omasigo. Fakes to Abram. Finds Moffitt. So Gordon West goes right back to Luke Moffitt there on the dig route inside. Finds him in the middle of the field. So another first down for the Pirates here. Pirates again moving fast, keeping Greenville on its heels. As big as Greenville is up front, again, the faster that offense tends to move, it slows down that Greenville defense. Empty set now. Gordon West able to run with the help of his H-back. He stumbles ahead, forces himself up for about a gain of 6 there. After motioning back out and keeping his H-back inside. Like a little QB lead there. H-back trips to the far side of the field. Gordon West takes the snap, takes to Abram, looks over, finds number 12, his receiver. That's Josh Smith that makes the catch for the first down. So a short hitch over there.
Mark the 13-yard line. So the line is
First and 10 now. Ball on the 13-yard line. Gordon West takes, hands to Abram. Abram looks inside. Nothing doing inside. Taken down again by Jalen Maps and Dyshawn Grigsby. Some assistance there as well by Caleb Leha. So again, as that offense slows down, that defensive line able to catch their breath and able to play strong up front. Gordon West again looks to the air. He rolls out a little front toss right there, a flip ahead, and Robinson able to find the end zone. So Robinson lines up at the H-back. He runs underneath, and Gordon West able to do a little pitch pass underneath to Robinson. Gordon West taking the snap pass out of that spread formation, out of the PAT. That ball's kicked around. It's still a live ball. It's scooped up by the Greenville defense. Not able to be returned, but could be an important missed point after for the Pirates. So just as we spoke about the strong showing by your Greenville defense, now allowing 2 scores and 2 possessions for the Pirates in this second half. Offense is going to have their work cut out for them. We're going to take a break for a quick injury timeout. Lions fans, it's good to see that injured Crandall Pirate get back up on his feet and walk off that field. One of their offensive linemen, so good to see those big guys. Again, they take a lot of, get banged up quite a bit inside and get stepped on, so it's good to see him get up and walk around after that mad dash for that loose ball. So Crandall getting ready to kick off here again to the Lions. Lions needing to match that Crandall score and again get this game back to a 9-point game. Could even potentially try to go for a 2-point conversion potentially and make this an 8-point game and potentially possession. There it is. Tees it up. Expect the pooch kick. High pooch up to DeGarian Anderson. He runs and dives to catch that ball and stumbles ahead where this drive will start at the 33-yard line of the Lions. So after the success of the last drive, we'll have to wait and see who that quarterback is, if Joe Galley will get the reins of this offense he is. Micah Simpson coming off that field. Surprised not to see the athleticism of Simpson staying in the game in some place, whether at the receiver position or in the backfield, that gun split back look. But again, he has to kind of stay healthy just in the event that your quarterback does go down. So trips to the left, give to Neal. Neal spins ahead. We got a late penalty that just was thrown in there in the direction of a Crandall defender. Let's see what the call is here. Got a face mask against the Pirates. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So again, a good way to start the offensive drive right now for the Lions.
Next ball 15 yards to the 49-yard line.
So the Lions going to be in the Longhorn formation here. Two receivers either. The Lions with a little bit of possession here. Might see them look downfield. Motion to Tyson, fakes to Neal. Close to a first down. Again, a little bootleg action right there, and finds Tyson. A lot of room for Joe Golly. Golly trusts his arm to give the Lions. Play call right there at this game. And works out. Trips to the near side. Same side of the trips. Motion, ball's given to OJ. OJ able to power head down. So just a short gain of 4, but enough for your first down. Lions moving fast here, keeping the tempo of the line. Defense on their heels. Golly able to adjust it, his back. Takes the snap. Looks to Johnson. Oh, fakes to Johnson. Finds Tyson in the flat. But unfortunately, not able to complete that. Looks like man downfield. So anytime you get that RPO, that you get that ball off, that offensive lineman is not quick enough down. You're going to continue to run block.
Pirates accept ball back to the 43-yard line.
So again, the defender that comes up with that interception is Samuel Omasigo. And Omasigo continues to get called in this second half. So David Claiborne and I might have jinxed ourselves in mentioning that he had not been mentioned much in that first half. So Omasigo just able to step right in front of that stick route. Again, quite kind of the wrong read right there out of Golly. Golly should look to the back there on the bubble, and that's the guy that you make that read on. So defended well by the Pirates. Abram motioned out to the backfield. Gordon West takes the snap, thrown and deflected, knocked down by Caleb Leha. Trips here. Fakes the inside, handoff to Abram. Abram able just to create time, but we're going to have a penalty. I think this play's going to come back here. Abram was able to kind of be patient there. Give a punch step inside, bounce back outside. However, puts one of his offensive linemen in out of position there and creates a holding penalty. And helmet comes off an offensive lineman, so he's going to have to come out for a play. So holding against the Again, the pitch pass out to Robinson. Robinson has the room. He hurries ahead and is pushed out of bounds just inside the Lion 5. Goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Two receivers opposite of the H-back. Gordon West takes the snap, gives to Abram inside. Abram powers ahead, but he's able to be stopped and dragged back by Jalen Maps. Jalen Maps gets some help from David Ortega there and able to drive it back. However, Jalen Maps will take that back. Jaden Champion going to have to leave this game due to a helmet coming off. So Connor Martin going to come in the game at defensive tackle. Coach is somewhat frustrated right there with how that helmet comes off the defensive tackle there in Champion. Gordon West giving some directions to Abram, his back. West takes the snap, rolls to the right. Quarterback keep, he cuts back, finds the end zone. So West starts right, following Abram. Eventually finds a seam and finds a cutback and able to find the end zone here. So again, that Lion turnover turns into a Pirate touchdown. It's going to bring your score right now, Pirates 36. And it looks like the Pirates are going to stay on the field again to try to get the 2-point conversion. Moffitt throws, finds Omasigo for the 2-point conversion. And that's going to make this game Pirates 38, Lions 14. We're going to take a break here before kickoff.
Crandall 38, Greenville 14.
Matt Hansen back here at Pirate Stadium. Again, Lions having to respond after a setback here. A interception thrown by Golly that turns into a Pirate touchdown by Jamonte Gordon West. And a 2-point conversion thrown by Luke Moffitt to Samuel Omasigo. So Omasigo getting called frequently in this second half. And again, definitely the one of the key players and weapons that Coach Duke identified pre-game. Olivares kicks this ball to Jaqueline Davis. Jaqueline Davis, good return there, and brings the ball out to the 46-yard line. So good field position to start this drive for the Lions, and you'd love to see the Lions get a score here. At least get that ball, or get this game back within 2 touchdowns.
Greenville 46-yard line, first down and 10 Lions.
Excuse me. Be a 3-score game, even if the Lions do score here. Now we see Simpson back in at quarterback. Tegas Johnson is back. We have a tight end in the game. Tight end trips. Zy Tyson in motion. Kind of gets his foot stuck in the turf. And they're going to call legal procedure against the Lions. It's going to back them up 5 yards. So again, just a little uncertainty, a little Lions players unsure about their responsibilities. Just simple tasks and simple assignments. Again, tight end trips here, so Lions staying with the same call. Now it's Tyson in motion. They're going to match that motion with two backers off the end. Tyson keeps and runs opposite of the blitz, able to get ahead for a gain of 6. So often what we see out of these opposing defenses is they like to send the pressure as they match that motion to try to blow up any sweep. Simpson able to run opposite of that for a decent gain of 6 there. Looks like we're going to have an end of the third quarter here. Crandall 38, Greenville 14. We'll take a break as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Welcome back, Lions fans. Start of the fourth quarter here as teams trade sides of the field. Again, Crandall leading this game 38-14 over the Lions. Lions have the ball just at about midfield now, 2nd and 9. Simpson at quarterback. Tyson in motion. Simpson runs opposite of the motion of Tyson, finds some room, gets a good gain. Gain of 10 on the play, and that's going to be a first down. So good to see some explosiveness out of Micah Simpson there. And they use the athleticism of Zy Tyson to draw some of the attention of the defense there. Again, tight end still in the game. Tight end trips to the right. Simpson keeps, follows his back to the right. Able to be patient. Find about a 4-yard gain there. So Simpson kind of fits his way through there. Very patiently puts his hand on the back of one of his lead blockers there. Find 4 yards of space. So Lions staying right here in an 11 personnel. Little counter right here by the Lions offense to OJ. Gain of 3 on the counter, on the GT counter.
Johnson down to the 36-yard line, down and 3 for the
Lions
Lions.
now again in the tight end trips to the near side here. And looks like Micah Simpson is met actually for a loss of 2 on that play. Should be mentioned that tight end right now in this game is, as they line up here, looks like that tight end's going to be Andrew Ibarra. Andrew Ibarra is your tight end at the moment. Simpson looks right, has a bubble slant out of his receivers. What a great catch by DeGarian Anderson on the slant. He goes up high, makes a wonderful catch on the motion and bubble slant. Micah Simpson completes his good quick throw right there. So Greenville able to pick up a first down, continue this drive. Tight end trips to the right, creates some time for Simpson. Simpson throws to the sideline, throws high for Zy Tyson on the out. So there here, a little different look that the Lions do in their rollout there. They decide to leave a tight end in on the sprint out rather than release him and create a little extra protection for Simpson there. And actually no one covered on Zy Tyson on that out, so Simpson just shoots high. And unfortunately, incomplete pass there on a wide open Zy Tyson. Ball's handed inside to Tegas Johnson. And he's tackled for an actual loss there. He's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2. Justin Fisher entering the game now as your H-back, perhaps tight end here. Coming out of the game is Andrew Morris, the offensive lineman. So Justin Fisher's actually in the game. Ibarra going to drop down and play left tackle here. Fisher, the H-back. H-back trips for the Lions. Fakes to Johnson. Throws to Fisher. Fisher catches the ball in the flat. Fisher able to run ahead. Rumbles ahead. For a gain of 9, maybe 10 yards right there. So Justin Fisher able to catch the ball. This is going to be a 4th and 3 for the Lions. And Lions must have this 4th down conversion to keep this game close. Simpson looks out, throws the bubble out to Zy Tyson. Zy Tyson has space. He's able to get very close. On that far sideline, it looks like Zy Tyson able to get just beyond the 15-yard line and pick up that first down. Have to see what the spot is. The white hat's going to signal that first down. So Lions able to pick up that first down through the air on the bubble out to Zy Tyson. Tyson able to show his athleticism and pick up that first down, despite not a lot of room to run out there. H-back trips into the boundary. I'm sorry. Fisher adjusts. H-back opposite of the Twins. Simpson fakes. Looks to Davis. Oh, dangerously throws the ball in the middle of the field. What in the world? That's a block in the back. That's going to bring them back, and Simpson goes down there. So Simpson actually tries to make the tackle there, gets blocked in the back, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the Pirates. But unfortunately, that's after the interception was thrown, and definitely not the best decision by Simpson there to throw the ball up in the air in the middle of the formation. So actually had Jaquelin Davis on the slant to the single receiver side after faking to Johnson, but unfortunately had pressure and was not did not have the time to throw that ball, so he had to scramble to the right and still try to make something happen, but throws that ball into a very, very no-throw zone for a quarterback and is intercepted by, that's number 2 for Crandall. Let me get a name for y'all. It's Case Mumfree able to make that interception and turn that ball around and give Crandall the ball. 7:47 remaining in the 4th quarter.
Pirates take over, first down and 10.
Gordon West takes a snap, keeps himself. He's left out alone. Great job right there by your defensive front. And again, Jalen Mapp showing his athleticism, actually outrunning Gordon West to the sideline, making him turn back inside to the help of Jaden Champion. Lions needing a 3-and-out right here defensively. Gordon West hands to Abram. Abram stuffed inside. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Abram, 22. That's Andrew Anderson, finds space, and he's tracked down from behind by DeGarian Anderson. Andrew Anderson actually stuffed inside, bounces off the pile, gets outside to the left and able to find space and outrun all of those remaining defenders stuck in that pile. Luckily, DeGarian Anderson able to track him down with a touchdown saving tackle. So Looks like we're going to go with Andrew Anderson in the backfield. Give him some time. Ball thrown. So the fake to Anderson. Looks up and throws that ball over to Josh Smith on a slant. Pirates trying to extend their lead here by throwing the ball. Jalen Maps comes up limping on our near sideline here. He's able to get out of bounds. And a substitution is made. Lions sideline definitely very deflated after the last two possessions resulted in interceptions for Pirates. West takes the snap, hands to Anderson. Anderson kind of rides. He's wrapped up by Grigsby and Caleb Layoff. Thrown back for a loss of 2 on the play. Defensive line still playing strong at this point, kind of late. Again, Andrew Anderson with a big gain that gets you down here far in the Lions red zone. West throws, finds Luke Moffitt on the play action slant for a touchdown. So the Pirate offense definitely finding traction here in the second half and looking more like themselves. Back up to that 44-point total here. The Pirates going to kick the PAT here. Snap to Gordon West. Hold is down. Olivares kick is up and it is good. Going to make this game Crandall 45, Greenville 14. So 5:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Not a lot of time for Greenville to work here. Have to see what your offense can do. Perhaps even see if we can get some twos, some action here, some seniors, some action here in their final ball game. We're going to take a quick break. .28 remaining in the fourth quarter here at Pirate Stadium. Crandall winning this game 45-14. Greenville going to get another possession here to try to end this game. May see some seniors get an opportunity to play here late in this ball game with the score the way it is. The pooch kick falls in behind that first level of the Greenville receiving team, and Jackson Cathy able to retreat and get on that ball. So Crandall Pirates definitely not holding back from trying to get possession of that football, potentially try to score again. I think trying to make a statement here. Pirates, as they potentially prepare for that number 4 seed in that 5-district round of the playoffs. 2 receivers either side for Golly. Golly drops back to pass. He looks, he creates some time. He's got pressure behind him. He throws to the sideline. And the ball is caught. The ball is completed but out of bounds. We have a Lion offensive lineman down. See if I can get a number here. And that's going to be, it's Emiliano Portillo, your center. So Connor Martin quickly taking snaps over here to get prepared to enter that game. You hate to see it. Emiliano Portillo, a senior, a kid that works very hard. He's been within the program for all 4 years, working hard, and he comes up, rolled up a little bit here in his senior finale.
It's at 2nd down and 10 for Greenville from the 35-yard line.
So 2nd and 10 now. Ball in the 35 for Greenville. 2 receivers to either side. Golly, the quarterback. Motion to KD. He gives the ball to OJ. OJ showing a little bit of speed there to the sideline. Definitely the fastest we've seen OJ move tonight.
On the gain of 5 yards. 2nd down, 3rd down and 5.
Lions trying to get outside of the tackle box a little bit here. Motion to KD. KD takes the snap. He gets inside, finds a seam inside on the sweep, but able to pick up a 1st down. So Kadarian Johnson with the carry there. So again, some seniors finding some time here on the offensive side of the ball. Lions staying on the ground here, looking to march their way down the field and use up some of this clock potentially. And Latavius Johnson thrown down for a significant loss there, 3 yards, slung down by the Pirate defense. So just some penetration through that left side of that offensive line, able to get through and throw Johnson for a loss. Trips right for the Lions, back to the same side of the trips. So 2nd and about 14 for the Lions. Golly takes the snap, he rolls to the right. He's got KD on the sideline, he throws to Zy Tyson in the shallow out route for a gain of 4. It's going to leave 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Lions. So kind of 2 levels right there, so 2 levels of outs right there for Golly to choose from. He chooses the shorter of the 2. Looked like he had KD Johnson for more of a gain of more like 8 to 9 yards, but throws underneath to Tyson. Trips left, back opposite the trips. Golly takes the snap. He steps up in the pocket. He's got a lot of time. He's able to avoid some pressure. He sets his feet, throws going away, runs out of room, and throws that ball out of bounds. Out of bounds to Jaquaylin Davis. So it's going to be 4th and 10. Again, 4 minutes remaining in this 4th quarter here, too. So a 4th down, 4th and 10. Imagine the Lions will leave the offense on the field. And the last-ditch effort right here for the Lions. And pick up a 1st down and try to cut this lead in half, perhaps. Trips out here to the left. Motion to Johnson. He motions inside. He runs this dig across. Golly able to complete, but he's going to complete that ball short of the 1st down. On a 4th down, we're going to throw that ball for a gain of 8. So that's where really that spatial awareness of your receivers is so very important, that you know where the 1st down is, that you spot that 1st down before that play happens so that you run that route beyond the 1st down. So again, kind of a lack of experience there. That's gonna be a turnover on downs. I mean, we saw the chains move. The spot here on the near side looked like that ball was short of the 1st down, but the officials are discussing that ball was completed just short of be a line to gain. Zy Tyson goes out of bounds there. Pirates going to take over here at their own 42-yard line. They're going to switch these chains around here, so it looked like there was some confusion by the chain gang there, so maybe a penalty after the failed attempt, or the fourth down conversion by the failed fourth down conversion by the Lions. So backs the Pirates up. They're going to start this drive now at the 27, at their own 27-yard line. So changing quarterback. Moffitt now the quarterback, hands to Anderson. Anderson able to bounce off the tackle of Isaiah Lowe and pick up a gain of just about 18 yards there, but it looks like a penalty is going to back this up. So I think a hold is going to back up the Pirates here.
Give was to number 22.
So 10-yard penalty there. It's going to be first and 20. First and 20 now for the Pirates. Should be first and 20. Two receivers opposite of the H-back. Moffitt still your quarterback. Moffitt hands to Anderson. Anderson inside. Anderson again bundled up. This time wrapped up by Dyshawn Grigsby and stopped by the whistle. Got a gain of 3 there for Anderson. Tackle made by a pair of the Lions there. Moffitt taking his time again. Pirates trying to run this clock out now. Getting their reserves some opportunities to play here late in the game too. Their senior night as well, but they'll move on and play in the playoffs. Anderson again, nothing doing inside, bounces outside. 2:56 remaining, clock running for the Pirates.
Third down and 16.
Lions running in a few substitutions of their own here, getting a few senior defenders an opportunity to play as the game is coming to a close. Moffitt takes the snap, pitches out to Anderson. Anderson able to bounce around, and an ankle tackle held on and cleaned up by Jalen Maps.
Number 22 Anderson on the carry, stopped by number 54 Jalen Maps for the Lions. Brings up fourth down, and
again, fourth down now. You got your punt team coming out here. One of the few punts that we've seen out of the Crandall Pirates tonight. So they'll punt. Back to return is DeGarian Anderson. Let's see what DeGarian can't do here. And what could be his final punt return. So punt short to the far sideline. That ball goes out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So Lions will get one more possession. Probably a full senior offense that we're getting ready to see here. Joe Golly at the helm. Atagus Johnson at the tailback position. Yeah. So your junior Jaqueline Davis actually coming out of the game, giving an opportunity to Damian Lewis at wide receiver. So yes, an entire senior offense here to conclude their time in this Lions program. Always an emotional night for your seniors in their final ball game. Stick inside there to Zy Tyson. Zy Tyson catches that ball. Able to show little Zy Tyson trying to find the end zone. Pushed out of bounds just inside the 5. And a late penalty. Looks like he was on his way out of bounds. It's going to be a half the distance to the goal penalty. Lions may find the end zone here to end this ball game. So let's see if they can't give a senior an opportunity to score a touchdown here late.
Marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
So a lot of explosiveness there out of Zy Tyson here. Again, probably some reserves in that Crandall defense, but same time, good read right there by Joe Golly to throw the stick there, and Zy Tyson able to find some room. Justin Fisher entering the game at the H-back position. Zy Tyson coming out. Let's look to see Tagus Johnson find the end zone here and score potentially his last touchdown. Oh, KD Johnson looking inside, gets close. I know all these Lions senior ball carriers are hungry to find this end zone to end their high school football career.
Johnson down to the 1-yard line, second down goal to go for Greenville.
Tagus Johnson adjusted here. Joe Golly runs hard, finds the end zone, so Golly scores a touchdown. And his last time to carry the ball and run the offense for the Greenville Lions. So got to be happy for Joe Golly. Everything that young man has done for this program and worked hard. Everything that he's been through as a young man. Very proud of Joe Golly and his excitement, the smile on his face. So a lot of coaches, a lot of members of this community proud of that young man. So Archer O'Neill will try to kick this PAT here. O'Neill kick us up, and it is good. So the score is now Crandall 45, Greenville 21. 54 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break before we wrap this game up. So 54 seconds now remaining in this Greenville Lions football season. In the careers of this senior class of 2022. Again, I had a chance to talk with Coach Duke pregame, and he did mention that this is a group of young men that are definitely very coachable kids of good character. They work hard. They've showed up every day, so you got to be proud of the kids that lasted all 4 of those years and grew up within this program and really learned a lot of life lessons in the process. So O'Neill to kick the onside kick here for the Lions. Gets a good little hop right there, but fallen on by a Crandall Pirate on that far sideline. So Crandall going to come out and probably be in the victory formation. Lions unlikely to stop the clock here with their remaining timeout. So now we're starting to see the emotions of these seniors starting to set in here late. Some hugging going on this near sideline. And again, just taking care of one another. Probably about 2 snaps left in this ball game. Crandall's going to move on and be your District 8-5A number 4 seed. as we wrap this game up, we'll check and see how some of these other 8-5A games are wrapping up to shape up your playoff picture. So Ennis able to score 48 points tonight over Corsicana in a big rivalry game. So Corsicana definitely going to have to rebuild this offseason to try to get competitive again next year under Howell Austin. So Ennis is your district champion. Royce City losing to Forney tonight. So kind of a surprise there. But Royce City going to be your number 2 team. Your number 3 team. And here come the Lions off the field now as I check these scores. What's your number 3 team going to be? The Forney Jackrabbits. And your number 4 team, the Crandall Pirates. So there you have it, folks. The end of another Lions football season. Lions finished this season 3-7. So kind of a step back from their last 2 playoff seasons. Again, a lot of athletes that they graduated from last year to this year. We'll have to see what opportunities are out there for these Lions, if there are any post-high school football opportunities. But we'll have to see as that recruitment gets open and we get closer to signing day. So some of those Lions, again, it's hard to end that season away from home, and you know they lean on one another as the band. Again, it's an important night, not just for football players, for your cheerleaders, your senior band members, your flashes, all members of these great extracurricular programs the Greenville High School puts together. So we're very proud of all these seniors and wish them the very best as they close up their final football game together. The Lions School song closes us out tonight. Again, your final score: Crandall 45, Greenville 14. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a wonderful 2021 football season. Again, we look forward to joining you again next year. And thank you to all the wonderful help by Kami Williams, Chris Manguel, all the members of the GEUS staff, Mr. David Claiborne, again, Mr. Bob Moody, who's off tonight. Thank you, Bob, for all the great help this year, and we look forward to joining you guys again next year. This is Matt Hansen signing off. Have a great night, everybody.